Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the Buccos. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
Hit sharply on the ground. Rogers scoops it up, throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Chris Bryant set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it, 1-2.
All right, now you just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Batting second.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Josh Harrison stands in. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base path is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Batting fourth,
Starling Marte set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Lined hard toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
batting fifth,
John Jason stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Zobrist is there. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Jason Hayward will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Polanco shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh,
Miguel Montero into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Jason Rogers strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Jason Rogers
Lays off 1-0. Hit hard toward the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Stepping in, Jordy Mercer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. That's popped up now towards short right field. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
batting 8th,
Francisco Cervelli gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Jake Arrieta is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
the pitcher number 49, Jake
And the third
Arrieta.
inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Addison Russell stands in. Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Russell.
And a high strike there, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number
Dexter Fowler will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1-2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Garrett Cole digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming, here it is. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Russell has it, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 25.
Gregory Polanco will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses. Ben Zobrist will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Polanco. 1 away. Anthony Rizzo, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Andrew McCutchen.
Hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Into the box now, Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. John Jaso will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this. Jason Hayward heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing to do when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as this guy does.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Miguel Montero is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Jason Rogers comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Jordy Mercer is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
catcher,
Francisco Cervelli stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up. Jake Arrieta will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Addison Russell.
Addison Russell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
Cole's ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base. Garrett Cole will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Bryant comes up with it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The right fielder, number 25.
Gregory Polanco will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
Hit well on the ground to first. Put the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
When you take a look there at the line from our starter, I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. Ben Zobrist will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. Chris Bryant will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Jason Hayward will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We are still. Andrew McCutchen steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 3-0 now.
And a 3-0 count here to start the seventh has got to be a red flag.
Right side hit hard, and that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Starling Marte will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he is in there. John Jaso will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. A tag from Montero. They got him at the plate. Jason Rogers takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Cole has his target, 1-0 on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Jorge Soler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a wide one here for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
The batter, number 2.
Tommy La Stella is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, he got caught chasing those first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are two good takes to get it back to 2-2.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A runner on first with two away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Strike three, and the potential tying run left on base as the Neil Ramirez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth. David Ross is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Jordy.
On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Cervelli.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Oh, it's off the third base bag.
The pitcher, number 44, Tony Watson.
Tony Watson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the eighth. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Runners off for second. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Dexter Fowler will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Number 18,
Ben Zobrist ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Yeah, he just chased out of the zone on that first pitch. This time he started to, but he wisely pulled it back.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In for a strike, it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here? Shouldn't be. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, these guys fought hard right to the end. They got the tying run on base here in the ninth. but they couldn't get any further than that as the double play ball brings this game to a close.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our